want to talk to you about today is a couple of accessories that I use on my drone when I go out and fly to fit on my RC that gives me good visual contact between the drone itself and my controller and my screen on my, in this case, my phone. And what normally, you know how it works is you manufacturer made it so you can fit your phone in the lower section here and fly. And you know, and that's kind of handy when it comes to using your thumbs to be able to make that contact everywhere. And they fit in there if you take off your case, which is sometimes a real pain in the butt to have to take off your case to make your phone work. In this case, I don't have the case on. But one of the things that I did, what came out, I guess maybe 3 years ago, maybe almost 4, that they came out with, Polar Pro came out with this little apparatus right here that locks onto your RC, especially if you have this type of RC, which is available even on the Mini 1. You know, the Mini 2 is different and Air 2 is different, but the Mavic Air, Mini 2, or Mini 1, and also the Pro and the Pro 2, even the Pro, the whole combined of the DJI that has this kind of remote, which I still like this remote. It really packs up small and compact for sure. And what it does is it snaps on the bottom of your controller, and it really fits solid and snug. I mean, I really feel secure with it at all times. And you can tighten it up if you need to more. It doesn't interfere with the antennas. It still have your opening of your hands on your controller to fit really well so you can get good thumb action and touch all your buttons without a problem. But now you put your phone on, and when you lock your phone on, you do have to get a cord that goes long enough to take care of it, and that is really easy to do. You get a cord that goes from here to the bottom here into your regular USB connection, and that's still the best connection other than using the side. I hate to use the side any more than I have to with that micro because it's not exact fit to the micro USB that comes with the cord and what the input is there. So you always got to make sure you get that just perfect so you don't mess it up. So, but besides using the USB here, actually I think it's a better connection all the way around. And then the cord comes out and around. I won't hook it all up now because we're demonstrating this, but this works great. What I like about it is you can be looking at the screen here, and then you can look up and see your drone and look at the screen and see your drone, and your eye contact is this close. And if you have to go like this with it, and you almost keeping your eyes on it all the time, believe me, that is a lot faster than looking down at your screen and then back up, down at your screen and back up. Because if you're like me, I don't see like I did when I was 25 years ago. But so when I barely see that drone up there now, and I can keep my eye on it and see where it goes and not run in any trouble. So if I'm looking down, looking up, I've lost it that way. Like, darn it, that little speck just went away. I can always find it and get back. It isn't like I'm insecure about the drone at all, except a little insecure. I kind of like to know where it's at. And there's times that I will fly it out of sight, but then I'm understandably in control, knowing what I'm doing. I'm not going to accidentally lose it. But this little thing works really well. Now, one additional thing that I found, you know, the sun and the glare on the phone and that, I don't know. Unless you're going to spend a lot of money for one of those DJI apparatus or phone situations, then you may want to get a cover like this for your phone. All this is pretty cheap, by the way. This here goes on your phone and locks on the sides, so you have now really good sunshade all the way around. I mean, you can really get out there in the sun and feel real good, yet you still can touch all the parts. Now, one of the things when you do this, sometimes it's a little hard to get that, especially right off the part. There's a little button you have to touch at the top, or a little spot to touch in the top to get operational. I have found that if I use one of these short little things that you use for your phone that makes contact on your phone so you can touch phone, and that you use one of these, and you can reach in there and touch anything on your screen using one of these, and then put it right back up on them here. So, because once you get fired up and you're out there, you don't really have to touch the screen anymore at all. But if you want to make an adjustment, you know, somewhere along the line, you want to make an adjustment, you certainly can by using that the little touch thing there that touches your screen. Okay, those are the two things that I use actually every time I go flying. This is the way I like it. Keeps me good control. I can see my screen well, and this makes it a whole lot more fun. So hopefully that helps. If you haven't got something like this, I suggest maybe to consider it. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.